A place in front of Heavenly Part, and then Sturlas and Follow Me and Tango Flare next. They're followed by My Maid Alfie, and then in the dark green cap, pushed along is No More Porter, then Kiki and Apricot Ice and Bold Optimist as they begin the run inside the halfway stage. And over the blues joins issue with the ridden along Arnhem. Heavenly Power travels up in between the pair, being followed by Tango Flare, Apricot Ice, working over to Apache Outlaw. Maltefino extreme far side, followed by Shandy, and Strike Red is trying to come at them. Kiki is bursting through, racing inside the final furlong, and things are changing now. Tony Vegas coming with a good finish over on the far side. My Mate Alfie, Tango Flare, Kiki, followed then by Over the Blues. Appearing late is Greek Flobber. Too late as the joint top weight. My Mate Alfie lifts the bow lad from Tony Vegas. The third will go to the judge. Lumia Rock, Declan McDonough, and still observing from last place is Hanalia and Shane Foley. Less than 4 furlongs to go as they run round the home turn in the Moidler Jews Blandford Stakes, Group 2 over a mile and a quarter. Wingspan with a reduced advantage over Kotcher Looking, who's now within a half length with 3 to run. They straighten up for home, then Beletza with Rogue Millennium squeezing out in between fillies, Purple Lily, and then Elizabeth Jane, American Sonia, Lumia Rock, and Hanalia. Racing towards the final quarter, still in front is Wingspan from Purple Lily, trying to close the gap, followed by Kutcher Looking. Down the outside is Hanalia, Rogue Millennium in between horses, but Wingspan is giving generously. Hanalia from last on the outside is cutting back the filly who led for the bulk of the race, and it's Hanalia on the stand side from Wingspan. Hanalia wins the Moidler Jews Blandford from last to first, second Wingspan, and then Purple Lily. It is Bedtime Story and Ryan Moore striding on by 2 lengths to Simmering, and Dylan Brown McMonagle's just showing up in second place from Red Letter and Colin Keane, with the final couple, the stable companions, exactly Declan McDonough and Lake Victoria Wayne Lorden. No changes in the order, continuing towards the halfway stage in the Group 1 Moidler Stud Stakes. It's Bedtime Story by a little more than a length to Simmering, matching strides with Red Letter for the second spot, followed by Exactly and nudged along in last place with 2.5 furlongs to go is Lake Victoria. In the lead, racing just outside the final 2 furlongs, Bedtime Story from Simmering. On the outside is Exactly. Right in behind them is Red Letter. Lake Victoria brought to the outside. Racing to the final furlong, it's Bedtime Story flat out from Exactly. On the outside in between fillies is Simmering. Red Letter runs on against the rail. On the outside is Lake Victoria. Any one of the 5 in the Moidler, and down the outside it is Lake Victoria who's claimed them all from Simmering. Exactly on the far side was Red Letter. Last was Bedtime Story as Lake Victoria stretches out her unbeaten record as 3 in the Moidler for Wayne Lorden and Aidan O'Brien. Eighteen runners locked away for the 4th race. Thereof, Jasur gave the stall a bang coming out in this, the Bar 1 Racing Flying 5 Stakes. It's a Group 1, and they're starting to break up. Over the far side, it is Desperate Hero leading up. Moss Tucker, Big Gossie, Beautiful Diamond, Believing, Makarova, Matilda Pecotco, Atletico, and Vadream. On this side, it is Washington Heights leading the way to Bucanero Fuerte, Bradsell, with the runners on the stand side, who's tracked by She's Quality and Anosara ridden along. Then Kerdos, Go Bears Go, Jasur and Give Me the Beat Boys. They've passed the halfway stage, less than 2 to run, and it's Bradsell coming to the front on the stand side from She's Quality. Gone on from Washington Heights. In the middle of the track is Desperate Hero, and they're followed by Makarova. It's Bradsell and Holly Doyle in the lead, and now moving away, racing up towards the finish. It is Bradsell, the leader, flashing home Believing, but Bradsell stays unbeaten in 24 and the Flying 5 from Believing, again confirming the York place. He's followed in by Makarova and Kedos. These are tracked towards the inside by Scorthy Champ and then Henri Matisse and the Maury City. At the back is Card of the County. Seagulls 11 with on the outside joining issue the Parthenon, followed by Rock of Cashel, who's on the left. And then a nudged along Hill Road, Amore City next, and then Scorty Champ with the final couple, Henri Matisse and Card of the County. As the Parthenon just picks it up from Seagulls 11, and then Rock of Cashel edging closer is Amore City. Being pumped away is Hill Road, followed then by Scorty Champ, Card of the County, and bringing up the rear with 3 furlongs to go is Henri Matisse. Racing to the final 2.5 furlongs in the Goffs Vincent O'Brien National Stakes. And they're wide across the course. Over the far side, Scorty Champ from Seagulls 11. In between them, Rock of Cashel. Picking up in the centre in the dark blue colours is Henri Matisse. Gone away from Amore City, Card of the County, Hill Road and the Parthenon. Scorty Champ over on the far side just has it. Henri Matisse is running around under pressure. In between horses is Seagulls 11, but it's Scorty Champ who's taking a big step in the National Stakes. Second is Henri Matisse. Third is Seagulls 11, and in fourth place going to Amore City. It's the Euphrates by less than a length now to Kyprios as they come inside the final 6 furlongs, racing together. The 2 German runners, Nastaria and Valdadler. In between horses is Giavolotto and a couple of lengths to Vauban, the right at the top of the track. In the Comer Group International, Irish St. Ledger. Matching strides now with 5 to run, the Euphrates and Kyprios on terms, followed by Valdadler, and then Nastaria, Giavolotto and Vauban, beginning the downhill run for the home straight with 4 furlongs to go. And as Kyprios went out from the rail, on the inside in the greens is the Euphrates, who still just shades it. The Nastaria, tracked for the approach to the straight by Giavolotto. Valdadler falls back on the inside, and finally Vauban, they're in the straight. Less than 3 furlongs to go. The Euphrates and Kyprios continuing 1 and 2. Being followed after a break 2 lengths, Giavolotto, then Vauban, who's up in a fourth from last. It's Kyprios who just picks it up from the Euphrates. 2 clear to Vauban and Giavolotto, leaving behind Nastaria and Valdadler. It's Kyprios, fractional leader inside the final furlong, and now moves on from the Euphrates. Vauban, Giavolotto next on the outside, but it is Kyprios, the superstar there, reclaims the Irish St. Ledger. Second is Vauban, third is Giavolotto and the Euphrates, and fourth, fifth and sixth respectively, Nastaria and Valdadler. To several groupings with Let Him Fly in the centre, running fast with Abraham Manser, followed by Spirit Door. And right with the leaders is Sky Advocate, Parkside Prince and Tanager over on the far side, right and true more to the centre. On the stand side, as they've well settled down now, is Unspoken Love, as it's Abraham Answer and Let Him Fly dueling away for the lead, 2.5 in front of Spirit Door, Sky Advocate ridden, and then Unspoken Love. As they come past the halfway stage, trying to improve on the stand side is Gloriously Glam, just over 2 furlongs to go, and still in front is Let Him Fly. Abraham Answer is followed by Spirit Door, Sky Advocate right and true, and Spoken Love is next, being followed by Tanager. Over on the far side, trying to stay on late, is Canto della Terra, but it is Spirit Door coming now to take the long-time leader, Let Him Fly, gone on from right and true, racing well inside the final furlong, still trying to stay on is Gloriously Glam, but it's Spirit Door. Spirit Door is the French winner of the Champions Festival for Gavin Heard, and Gloriously Glam involved with the second one, right and true, and then Sky Advocate and Canto della Terra next. Is Mashur. It's Himalayan Heights turning for home with a reduced advantage. Under James Ryan from Soaring Monarch and Luke McAteer as they hit the straight. Less than 3 furlongs to go. They're being chased up by Take Heart and Billy Lee, who looks poised on the heels of the leaders. Then Schlieve Binion. Indigo 5 next on the outside of Fleetfoot. Then The Song Is For You in a parachute. Furlong and a half to go, and wrestling back the lead is Soaring Monarch, with beginning a good run in the middle of the track. Indigo 5. This Song Is For You is finishing off with a rattle, followed then by Wigmore Street and Take Heart. This Song Is For You just bags the lead from Indigo 5, Sorting Monarch and Wigmore Street, but punched out. It's This Song Is For You, a length and a half too good on the north fields from Indigo 5, Wigmore Street, Sorting Monarch next on the inside. A third winner for Colin Keane on Flagship Weekend.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.